14-0, 4 assists. Zanaku coming out the gate with 14-2, 13. And De Niro, 23 and 17 assists. And control extended. On the other team for RSS, we have Speed Demon with 3 and 17. We have Navs Bay at 0 and 16. And RLG Dillon at 2 and 15.
Did the stream restart?
No, we're still live.
Nah, I think it restarted for some reason because
Oh.
there was a ping
Yeah.
in the dojo.
Okay, it must have restarted. All right. Let me fix the losers bracket really quick. Reyes Latinos dropped out, so Ready Set Slay is moving up. All right. And then, yeah, so we're waiting for losers bracket to conclude. And Reinhardt's versus Latin Kings. All right. So, Reinhardt's versus Latin Kings. We got the room number and the lobby ID. I'm just gonna stream that while we wait for losers to finish. Hold up.
Just for the viewers that are watching, we know that it's taking a little bit, but just know that we're short on staff right now, so we're making it work. We're doing it to the best of our ability. We appreciate your patience. Not gonna lie, the Masters overlay looks pretty good.
Thank you.
What do you guys think of chat? You like Bing's work? You do a good job. I think it's alright. I think you do pretty good.
Oh. Reinhardt's versus Latin Kings. We've seen this match before, haven't we?
We have. Last tournament. Yep.
I'm sorry, I got emotional because you remember how that match went. That boy Santi.
Oh yeah.
And his Jabali.
Man, I'm hoping to see Jabali. Get off that Ruby. You better not be playing that, dude.
Oh, you know, it's just lobby. They can pick their champs in game.
Where is that Jabali, dude? He's nasty. Very good Jabali. On the other side note, man, I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat today.
That's a good question. I'm trying to figure out the same.
You know what sounds really good?
What's that?
Japanese food.
Oh yeah.
That sounds very good. Was it hibachi? Oh my god, dude. I would die for some. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel the same way.
Santi, Rest, and Wrench. That's some new faces for Reinhardt's, dude.
Yeah.
That's new.
Our moderator.
Our moderator.
Oh, this is why you called in to work. Okay.
Oh, let's see what you're trying to do, dude. All right, I got you. Okay. You're fired. Race.
Somebody wasn't there for the briefing.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know when you start doing in intermissions like this, just to help out the stream, is like start doing like replays of like old tournaments, like clips.
Yeah, for sure.
The ideas never stop, man. They just never do.
Sorry, guys, I got tongue-tied in the chat.
All right. Let's go. Get those games going.
All right, LKWH. Let me put that here. Sorry, it's hard multitasking, talking, typing, clicking, commentating, getting lobby IDs and passwords, updating brackets. Why am I not getting paid for this?
One day, man.
One day.
One day. It'll all come back. Of course, I get some. All right, we're off. Finally, I can talk.
Yes, finally.
I mean, I could have talked a while ago, but I was typing too, so it's okay. This is why we need the intermission replays of old tournaments. I think that'd be kind of cool. To be honest with you. It's like go into intermission.
Yeah, I'll have to find that.
But we're starting off with LK versus Reinhardt's. I'm looking forward to this game. We got Santi on the JJ. That's gonna be fun to watch. Parada on. Dude, what is that skin? Isn't that
Talking about the night skin or the skin for Judex?
Yeah, Judex, dude. Every time I see that skin, I immediately want to say Iris. I don't know why.
Because they have
Like, if
similar
you look-
skins. Yeah, the Valentine's
it's
skins
like
are too similar.
Yeah, it's like the portrait though. The portrait looks like an Iris portrait. You know what I mean?
It does.
Like I mean, like when I saw that in game one time, and I was like, "Is that an Iris?" And then she shot me in the face, and I was like, "That's not an Iris." But right off the bat, Denaro down below 50%. Immediately, he is just trying to play his life, trying to get some information because he's just being super aggressive right now. But that's just what Atlanta wants to do. He wants to disrupt and play out his life. And right then and there, you see him just push it back because he got the information. Santi is immediately go down to 5%, but he does not go down. He runs away and plays his life. And it's just going to be a constant like holding point for both teams right now, just to see who can pick who off first. And Rich does get the pick on the Parada, and look like they could make their immediate push right now.
That double assassin team up. Wonderful play. I hate it when that happens.
Rest and Wrench are just not holding back right now, going into their spawn while he sits on the cart. Wrench does get Parada, and how is Wrench not dead right now with those 3 kills? He pushed in, he was at 5%, but he does get away, and the JJ is just trying to be aggressive with the Jabali, and the Parada is going to get hit from behind by Wrench, but Wrench is in trouble right now. He does go down to the hands of Parada with that ultimate.
And Denaro finds himself in a bit of a tough spot. And right now in the lead on the cart is Reinhardt's with 48% and climbing against 36%. There's still a whole lot of ground to go and there's still a lot of time on the clock. Let's see how this one plays out.
And it's never over till it's over, man. But just like I said, that Wrench does pick off Parada. Wrench is just going absolutely phenomenal right now with the 6-1 KD. He's just picking off everybody he can. Rest does follow up with Denaro, and they do need to start getting those trades off, man. When someone dies, they need to be right there to get the finish off that person. They need to start figuring out how to get the kills onto this team because race is all about having the numbers there with you, having that. And like that, Wrench does go from behind. Santi does get the pick on Parada. Denaro gets the pick on the rest. And Denaro's not looking so good as well either. But Xena 1% as well. It's just going to be constant flanking from the team of Reinhardt's.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to fire this dude so we can play tournaments full time because this man is on his job.
I feel like that was the most unnecessary compliment, but not a compliment at the same time. Oh my god.
Hey, Wrench, you're a great mod, but you're a better player. Get out of here.
And Santi does get the two-piece on both of those players right there. And Santi's just doing his job. He's just holding it down, sitting at home, waiting for something to happen when he can progress in, just like Wrench is doing right now with the 7-2 KD. Absolutely phenomenal. And you see Xena with the 0-4, but he's looking like all he's trying to do is just hold down the cart and basically make those shields work, but it's not happening. I think Xena needs to progress and be more aggressive and using that ability that Jabali has instead of playing that passiveness that he's doing right now.
You have to really give it to Reinhardt's right now because the first time they went up against LK, it wasn't good. You know, LK was all over them. They hit them with a lot of pressure, a lot of aggression, and they didn't really have much of a counter to play for it. And what they did instead of changing their, you know, team comp, they changed their player roster. They're like, hey, we need more aggressive people. You know what? We have a whole club full of people. Let's just pull from that. And it looks like it's working out really well.
I mean, yeah, man. Sometimes all it takes is the roster change, because you never know who's ready and who's not ready, and that's what it really is when it comes down to comp scene. It's just making those adjustments when needed. And with that, man, Dinero does take down Wrench, and Rest does follow up on Dinero. Parada follows up on Rest. Constant trades going back and forth right now, but that's what we're talking about when it comes to race. Is that you need the numbers and you need to be ready for whatever comes your way.
These guys are the perfect assassin duo. Like, look at this synergy happening from Santi and Wrench. Like, that's crazy.
This may be a team to watch out for, man. To be honest with you, like they're Santi and Wrench's chemistry. I don't know how long they've been playing together, or if they've even played together. It's just it's kind of unmatched.
That was a dang good match right there.
That was something else. I really like the Shell JJ combo on that map, especially in race. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
Definitely fun to watch. My MVP for that match would definitely have to be Wrench.
Yeah.
Even though Santi did very, very well on that JJ, it was just Wrench with the flanks, with the maneuvering, with the corners, and how Wrench played that character against that team. It was very fun to see what Wrench did with the Shell, but also being productive with the JJ as well.
That was a tense match. Both teams fought their heart out. The synergy. That's a interesting thing about this game. They didn't have strategy, but they had synergy, and they played that. Both teams.
I think their strategy was you stay on the cart, us two go kill them.
Yeah.
I think that was the whole strategy of Reinhardt's.
Well, they also had rotations happening too, because at some points, Rest was holding down the cart, and at other points, Santi would hold the cart. And then sometimes Wrench and Santi would dance around and push the cart together.
It'd be interesting enough to see if they were doing that on, like, I didn't really get to see when their ults were being placed. I wasn't really paying attention to that, so that's my fault. But I wonder if they were swapping out on ults. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
If Syndra was running her first ult and JJ was obviously running his ult, that would be definitely a good, like, counterproductive time to swap out on the cart and with whoever has their ult, because both of their ults are absolutely devastating close quarters.
Yeah.
And even, I mean, Syndra's is devastating long range as well.
Yeah. I would have loved to see that as well too, or even just Syndra bringing her second ult and giving her assassins like a drop point to grab some shields and get back into the action.
Yeah. I think with Race though, my opinion on it, Syndra's ult for Race, especially with a comp like this, with how aggressive we saw them play, I think that first ult is really really it. Because that first ult by Syndra, man, it does so much damage.
Yeah.
Because you can hit multiple people at once with that, and this is phenomenal. I'm ready to see somebody pick Crystal Assault.
Same here.
Excuse me, I just sneezed all up in the microphone. I don't want to talk about it.
No, you're fine. Okay, they have a sub coming in.
Okay. You have you announced the stream live on the T3 Discord and tournaments and Twitter?
I do not. Well, yeah, I don't anymore. I used to.
Should do that and ping the esports role.
All right, all the teams are in.
We want everybody here, man. Everybody to see this gameplay, broski.
Mm-hmm.
I want every casual to turn into esports monsters. We have 23 people watching, so how's chat? How are you guys doing? I know you guys are here. I'm watching the chat. Let's know your predictions about this game, though. I'm really interested because this I feel like this game could really go either way. These teams are very fun to watch, especially Reinhardt's team. That's very interesting. I wonder who the subs they're bringing in. It was a sub for Reinhardt, right?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would take a sub. Rest is kind of...
Yeah, I would keep Rest. Rest is doing good.
Yeah. Oh, it was okay taking a sub. We got Waldo in. One moment.
Mm-hmm. I almost told this man STFU on stream. The adrenaline is strong in LK. This is gonna be a good one. All right, sorry about that. Had to close my door. Parada on Jabali, Dinero on Aletta, and LK. I mean Waldo, excuse me, on Judex. On the other side, we have Santi on Judex, Rest on Sindri, and Wrench on Shell. This is an interesting team comp. You don't really see this a lot on the defending side.
3, 2,
Temper, you there?
1, start.
And the dance of death begins with Wrench being the first casualty. Waldo barely hanging on the edge there, going back for some health. Dinero pushing in, but he's quickly handled by Santi. All right, Santi's watching over the card, providing some good overwatch for his team. Parada's coming in for the block with his Jabali, but is quickly taken care of by Rest. Waldo is knocking out Santi, and Waldo finds himself quickly handled by Wrench. Wrench going in for the fray, and he mops it all up with a double kill, securing the lead for the defenders right now. 2 minutes on the clock, and it looks like any man's game. Anything could happen at this moment. Parada makes his way towards the card, and he begins pushing it. He's taking shots from every angle. Beautiful ultimate coming out of Wrench, and Wrench manages to pull out with that kill, but is quickly finished off by Waldo. Waldo making his way to the cart. LK is finally getting some leeway on that point. Santi is taken care of by Dinero. What a wonderful flank from Dinero. Dinero coming in for that bond suppression. But it looks like Wrench and Rest have other plans. Yeah, it definitely wasn't working out for him there. But Parada's still getting good leeway on the cart. Wrench has to really think of strategy when going in on that Jabali, because when it comes to assassins versus tanks, it doesn't really work well in assassins' favors. Unless they get the perfect blink off. Wrench finds himself in a little bit of trouble here. And him and Dinero are going at it neck and neck. The body count is really low. I mean, the health pool is really low. Now it's even.
Okay, I am back. My
Dinero gets the
apologies.
finish.
My apologies. I got a call about my child. So, all right. Sorry, Bing.
No, it's fine.
All right, so we're back in the game. I'm super late to it. What's going on, Bing? Let me know.
Oh, so far, it looks like the card is in the favor now of LK as they get a strong push going on here. Santi seems to have some connection issues happening.
Thanks for the insight, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the game. Let's see what's going on. Right there, we have Waldo going 5-2. It's actually a dominant performance for the Judex right now. And you see the Shell and Aletta just going at it, and immediately drops down. The bot placement right there was phenomenal. Santi does get the pick of Dinero. Shell does drop down. It gets the ult on Jabali. What a beautiful ult placement right there on top of that. And he is going to get the health pack. He's going to rush into the Judex. He does get flash, but can he get the kill? He does get the kill.
Yeah.
Nice.
All you gotta do is follow the numbers.
You just gotta follow your heart. You gotta see it through. You gotta walk the 8 mile.
You sure do.
And just like that, Dinero is at 1%. Santi is below 50. Rest is below 50. And they're all if you look at the KDA leaderboard right now, it's all basically the same. And that's what shows like these teams are just going at each other. They're going head to head to make that certain gameplay, to make that movement go in, to make that win happen.
And Parada is going strong and steady on the cart right now.
Parada's holding it down, man. He doesn't want to let go of this cart. He's like, this is mine. I'm not letting go. I'm making payments on it right now.
It's not looking good right now for Reinhardt's. The really strong push coming out of LK.
It is. They're doing a phenomenal job so far. And Wrench's shell is just a force to reckon with. But it looks like they're holding Wrench's shell down like pretty good compared to last game. This game, we went from like a 8-3 game to a 4-5 game. They're doing really good. And with that little 1v1 right there, Wrench was able to take down Waldo magnificently. And right there, the Aletta is just gonna flank back. Got some information on where they're at. It's gonna let the team know. Just playing the disruptor, but I do think he needs to try to get out of there because a 2v3 situation's on it, and just giving him more time.
There goes the flashbang. Beautiful from Waldo. Waldo holding it down for his team with that 8-4 KD. Follow right behind him is Dinero, breaking even with that 6-6. And Parada in the third part. Beautiful shot coming out of Santi. And the shields from Rest is keeping him on that point, keeping him strong.
Santi's just letting them know that, hey man, I can play Jabali, I can play a JJ, I can play a Judex, and we're seeing it come out of Santi. Santi is a really good multi-classer.
Definitely. He's very well-rounded, well-versed. He knows how to play his position. He knows how to unify with the team. I'm gonna call him Bang.
And I'm gonna go. I'll see you
Yeah,
guys.
all right.
Rich. Shut up, dude. And Rich takes down Dinero. And it's just, it looks like they're just holding back right now, man. I don't know, honestly, what's going on with them. They haven't made a push. They haven't tried to rush in a single ult. They haven't tried to make a team fight because it looks like they're just consistently going in like 1 by 1 with this Aletta, and it constantly keeps getting killed, which goes into a 2v3 situation. See? I mean, you really can't go in by yourself.
What's happening? Did they decide, hey, let's split up? Are they doing the Scooby-Doo gang thing?
I'm not understanding what they're doing. They
Looking for
making
clues.
They were making a great push by themselves. Like, that's what they were doing. Like, a great push together.
Yeah.
They were doing great working together, but now it's just like they just gave up, and like they're just getting free kills for Reinhardt's. It seems like I don't understand the concept of what they were going for at the end of this game, and it kind of just bit them in the butt.
Yeah, they kind of
Like
threw
the-
themselves on the altar with that one, huh?
I know, they basically gave themselves more time. So now the team of Reinhardts has what? 6 minutes and 11 seconds to play with?
That's easy.
Just because I don't know what was going through the heads of okay closer to the end of that game, but they definitely should have done things a lot differently instead of splitting up. They were doing great work in the oh buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Santi on the Jabali. Santi on the Jabali, rest on the Sidra, and Rich on the Shell. Oh my god.
Baby Blur.
No, I don't talk about it.
I can say it. Baby Blur.
Injury, Aletta, and Judex. Interesting.
Starting to see a lot of Sentries in these escort rounds.
Sindri is a great hero all around, man. It's just like you can play aggressive with her, you can play flanks, you can do a lot with Sindri if you know the certain play styles with her. She's a
Yeah.
very versatile hero.
Definitely a multi-tool.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's really fun seeing a Sindri that plays flank though.
That's Sentry on Sentry violence.
Interesting bot placement. I feel like that. I feel like it would have like it's
Let's see how it
I don't know.
goes. I'm curious
It's
about this
interesting.
one. Yeah, I've never seen this strategy before. Let me see how that goes.
and the bot's down. Anyways,
Alright, so we know that
back into
doesn't
the
work.
game.
Yeah.
Dinero does get the pick on the Santi. That was pretty huge for them. They basically get the right off the bat, just a slow movement game now that they know that they're keeping the respawns to a minimum, and that's what you want to kind of do on games like Escort and so on, is make the respawn timers differentiated for each individual team member. You know what I mean?
And Jabali Unkillable is back at it. But Parada has other plans.
What was that, buddy?
I take everything back in that moment. I just got to shut up. Jabali Unkillable. Oh, bang, you jinxed it.
Well, Jabali does go down. Wrench pushing in. He does get this ult on both of them. Can he get the double piece? And it looks like he is going to get it, maybe? Oh, what a bot placement by Parada on the pick on the wrench.
inches.
That was massive right there. The team at LK needed that kill on the wrench because if he would have got that two-piece, they would have had more room to work with. But he did split up the respawn timers, which is huge for the team of Reinhardts, though.
Santi looking like a Ghostbuster right now, fighting everything in his path. Just hosing it down. I'm showing my age, ain't I?
And interesting enough, Wrench is not playing like a flank type with the shell right now. He's playing more of a support to the Jabali, which is very, very weird.
Good in some cases, though, because the point is to keep your tank alive and keep him pushing that
100%.
point. Yeah.
100%. It's not like bad weird. It's really cool to see how
It's a good
he's playing
strat,
that
yeah.
shell and utilizing it very well. And right there, Rest is below 50%. Rest is 3 and 2 right now, playing very good as Sindri and holding it down. And you see the team of Daenerys and Waldo, they do need to pick it up to make their team do something more. That 1 and 3, 1 and 2 KD is not going to push it, especially with the heroes that they are playing. More of Aletta. Aletta is a disruptor, so it's not too extravagant with that, but the Judex does need to pick it up a little bit.
And they are making an amazing pace.
Oh, they're doing
they
phenomenal.
Need, yeah, all they need is 4 minutes to do this.
And that's what I was talking about at the end of the last game. I don't understand what they were doing, which is given more time. They should have pushed more. It
Yeah.
feels like they just gave up at the end, which is unfortunate. But Wrench does get the pick on a Waldo. Rest is going down. He does go down to the hands of Zero with a pick, and this is what they need. This is the momentum they need to see if they can get this kill onto Parada. Parada does go down, see if they get the third pick onto De Niro, but it seems like he's just trying to rush away, trying to get out of there because he does not want to go down because it's going to go down to just a 2v3 situation. If he does get the respawn timer, then he does go down. So now it's going to be back to a 2v3 situation, which is what they do not need to LK. And Bang, they're playing very aggressively now, going in one by one.
Yeah. Their whole anger and hatred is coming out of this one.
The next game's going to be fun.
They said, screw this. Can he fight? Just put the phones down and just went at it.
And Rest does get the pick on Denaro. Wrench is below 50%. Rest is going 50% as well. Wrench falls down to the hands of Waldo, which is another pick. They need to make sure that they keep getting these constant picks on each other because that's what you want to try to do. You want to try to disrupt and make the respawn timers to your advantage. And I see that They're playing a little bit more defensively, but they're letting their Aletta be a disruptor. But it looks like Parada, he needs to re-angle more and reposition, in my opinion. Waldo does have a good little angle, but he needs to start being more aggressive with that Judex because that 204 is not going to cut it.
Definitely. Well, LK wanted to see what those hands were about, and looks like they're finding out.
I mean, this is going to be a constant push coming from Rest and Wrench. Those two heroes are going to be supporting Jabali. He does jump up to try to get the pick on the Waldo. He does get the pick on the Waldo in midair, and he is going to be chasing after the Aletta. Dinero does go down to the hands of Rich as well, and it is going to be over just like that.
And Reinhardt brings that home.
You know, for Salty dying 2 times, I feel like he didn't die at all.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just did not feel like he died at all after, like, right before they got to the second part.
Yeah, and the lesson of today is the more you mess around, the more you'll find out.
I'm glad you said it like that.
'Cause that's what happened. Like, that's what they did.
The more you mess around, the more you'll find out. Coming to you live on the Masters.
Masters tournament. Next up, we got Zesty going up against Reinhardt.
This will be fun.
This will be interesting. Can't wait to see
This will
this
be
one.
fun.
All right, let me reach out to the mods and get this match going.
Oh man, I see chat popping up now. How's everybody doing in the chat? How you liking it? How you liking the tournament? How you liking your casting, your streaming? More importantly, aren't you glad that we're not hearing Bang's puns anymore?
I can bring him back.
Don't do it. Apparently my puns aren't even good, so I don't even say it. I feel like in these intermissions I can start reading a story.
Sorry, it feels like I got one guy on the clock.
Pretty much. But yeah, guys, let us know what you're thinking in chat. Come on now, don't be shy. Chat it up. We want to hear your voices. Well, see your text. Anyways. All right, we got a question in general
for it.
region. You're the Europe region must check in now, right?
Yeah. Their match, well, their tournament might start a little bit later because we still got to finish off NA.
Either God said exclusive time. You mean Zesty Baddies?
Yes.
The Zesty Baddies, dude. I don't know who exclusive is. All I know is Zesty Baddies now.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
hop on
rename
a
your-
server and start saying that. What's going on, you zesty baddies?
You gotta rename.
Oh my goodness. There's like a 20-40 second delay, so he's gonna get this message like 20-40 seconds later, so it'd be better if you type back. And we got lobby info. Hey.
I'm not typing back.
You don't
I'm
have
typing.
to. It's optional.
I'm typing in this. I'm typing in Discord as well. I'm answering questions. I answer Twitch chat through my voice, so people get to experience the weight and persistence of my response.
I don't blame you.
You know what I mean? Gotta give them something to look forward to.
Exactly.
But Reinhardt's did play very well.
And here we are in the
I'm looking
semis.
for- Two three God just said sweet. I love the delay, dude. It just it's just so funny, dude. halfway through another conversation, it gets the response. Heck yeah, dude. All right, I'm looking forward to this match.
Same here.
I think it's gonna be really fun to watch. The Santi, I can't even think right now. The Santi, Rest, and Wrench trio. It's kind of fun. They're a very fun team to watch. Oh, they subbed in Cole. Interesting.
Yeah, they're subbing in Cole.
I'm just gonna say that T3 God came up with the name, and that's what I'm gonna live with, because it's more funny. Ain't that right, T3 God? Take the vouch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Can we get the game started, bro? Can we
I'm
get
waiting
this
for the
game
other team to
started?
get in here, so I might as well entertain the audience with some banter in the chat.
Can we get this game started? Oh my god, dude.
Hey, you told me to loosen up and have fun.
You're doing a great job. And right then and there, you see Cole popping off with the non-spelling.
Mm.
You want me to just cast the chat? Bang responds with a wide community property. Cole follows up with the I'm Jealous. Bang. I am about to quit, dude. I'm about to go to bed, bro. Dude, this chat, bro. This chat is awful.
Wait, can people read this, or is it too small to read?
No, people can definitely read it, my man.
Oh, okay.
This is what casters do when we're bored and we have to wait for people to join the lobby.
Yeah, we just chat with teams.
Jizuki didn't play, he did play. Via. Cole versus Baru? That'd be fun. I like to see Baru versus Myron. Oh, wait, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm ready. I want to do a 1v1 thing though. I wish we had I wish the ping wasn't so bad with the Asian region compared to NA.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some of those players. Baru, Mr. Pickle, let me know, dude. I would love to see Myron 1v1 Baru at like LAN on fair ping. That'd be fun to
I
watch.
can't ask that question. I can't even say PC. I can't say
What?
pickle. Oh well.
Won't let you say pickle?
Nah.
Oh my god. Who are we waiting on? Rest? Archer EU is gonna start right after NA is done and over with. So I'd say in the next being like an hour.
Yeah, I'll say hour, most likely.
We'll let you know. Basically, you'll know.
Because we're running these events back to back.
Oh, dude, I was about to add them in chat, dude. They got lucky.
All right. Sorry.
I'm
Still,
honestly feeling pizza, man. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Have you ever tried the pretzel pizza from Little Caesars?
No, that sounds weird. I don't think I would try that.
It's like a pretzel crust, but
Yeah.
instead of like pizza sauce, it has cheese sauce, like melted cheese as the sauce. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, they're subbing out with KD.
Ooh. Why did KD join? Get this guy out of here. Let's go. Let's get this game started. Come on. All right, let's go. For future reference, you can actually talk to the players outside of the lobby and get it set up before you even join. Fun fact.
The more you know.
All right, this will be a
All
fun
right.
one. By Myron Cole versus Wrench, Rest, and Santi. I'm really loving this Wrench, Rest, and Santi team, man. It's really fun to watch.
Can't wait to see what Wrench and Santi pull out with this one.
This is not the final. This is the semis, correct, Bang? All right, we have Wrench going on the Shell. We have Santi going on the Judex. And it's going to be Pelo Extended Rest on the Sindri. Bide's going on the Iris? Jude. Okay, we're just swapping around. Cole on the Zama, dude. I love it. I love it. I love that the Zama is getting some love here lately.
All right.
That team you just asked 2-0'd. Ready, set. All right. So let's get into this game. We have Bide on Ruby, Myron on Aletta. We have Cole on the Zama, like I said before, Wrench on the Shell, as we see, Rest on the Sindri, and Santi popping out the Judex once more to see where we're going with this. And now you see how they're set up. I like the setup coming on the team from Reinhardt's right now. The setup's really good. They get the information. They know what to do with it. You see Wrench just playing that angle, ready for attack. And just like that, Cole is going to be at 1%. Myron is going to go below 50%. Santi does take down Myron, which is a huge advantage right now for the team of Reinhardt's. Rich just needs to play his life. He does not need to go down just yet, but by this take out Rich, it's going to be a 2v2 situation, and they're just going to try to figure out what they can do next. Rest is going to be below, but Santi does get the pick on Bang. Rest is at 1%. Cole does take him out. It's a 1v1 situation.
Oh, and there goes the flashbang. Myron is blind, but not out of the fight just yet.
They are starting to make that push. They all three go down, which is something they do not need right now. Well, actually, Santi's still alive, but Santi does need to start trying to make that push, start to get positioned for this next moment of attack. Wrench is just going in there, belligerent right now, not waiting for his team, but he's going to try to get out, try to get away, and reevaluate the situation. But unfortunately, Cole does take him down immediately just like that.
Cole is breaking out a lot of Kazama today.
You gotta love it, man. I love seeing Kazama in these games, and Myron does take down Rez.
Finally on the board.
I mean, if you look across the leaderboard, it's kind of the same,
It's
man.
even,
It's
yeah.
it's a constant back and forth. It's a really good match so far, just the way the battle's going.
Reinhardt's is definitely giving them a run for their money.
And definitely putting on a show here. Rest is getting Myron down below 50%. Myron is going to try to back up, but Rich is in there for a tag, just trying to get the finish off on the Myron, but Rich does back out because he's wanting to try to play his life. And Santi does get in the way of Myron. It's going to be a 1v1 battle right now, but it looks like Santi is going to go down to the hands of Myron, maybe. Whoa! Santi does get the pick on the Myron with that headshot, but Cole does return the favor onto Santi.
And now it's Rest versus the Kazama. And that's not really a good position for a Sindri to go up against. Ooh, Cole is doing some amazing suppression right now.
Yeah, he is. He's playing Kazama just like how somebody should play Kazama should. Just stay back and just basically get a couple damage on him and let the team finish him off, basically.
Yeah, AoE snipe. Knocking off the shield from Rest.
Yeah, that's literally what
Yeah.
it is, honestly. Cole down below 50%. Myron does drop below 50% too, but Myron does get the pick onto him, and Cole does help staying alive with getting the pick on the Santi. Wrench is just playing his life right now, just letting him know the information of the other team. Wrench is just trying to keep his life going with that 50% health consistently. Rest does pop out of the spawn, but he does immediately go to 50% and below, down to 10% automatically, but he does stay alive.
Good use of that first ultimate from Cole. He's just AoE sniping from their spawn point. Finds himself in a little bit of trouble, and he's quickly taken down by Wrench. And Wrench is quickly taken down by Myron.
See, with the thing with Cole playing, I can't even talk right now.
Kazama.
The thing with Cole playing Kazama is really good for the comp that they were versing. I mean, you didn't have really anybody that could really take them down unless you get close enough, besides the Sindri. But you want the Sindri to be focusing more on things that are going in, like in front of them.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe if they would have picked something along the lines of if Rest was playing like a hunter or if Wrench was playing like a hunter, I think that game could have gone a lot differently.
Yeah, for sure.
So we get a Jabali Sindri Shell combo versus Iris, Christina, and Jabali. Interesting. They need to start. I think Rich and Rest, great players on their certain heroes, but they need to start switching it up because it's going to start becoming like the what's the word for it? You gotta help me out here.
Redundant? The strategy is getting predictable. Thank you.
It's starting to
Not
get predictable.
redundant. Thank you. Thank you. Not redundant.
Yeah. Dude, I'm at a loss for words, man.
Same here.
Lost for
It's,
words. What can I say?
we're gonna
What
need
can
an
I say?
intermission after this. I need to recharge a little bit.
But no, I mean overall, it's gonna be predictable. And for these teams moving forward in this tournament, they're gonna know what they're gonna pick. So they got to start switching things up and start bringing out new heroes and start doing different things. Because I mean, once you're predictable, your tournament runs over.
Exactly.
And right there, he does see Wrench coming up to the side, so he does get the information on his team. And the thing with playing Christina is you could stay at any angle, stay at any ledge, and you're going to be able to counteract the damage and defensive going out from the other team. So that's the really good thing about playing Christina on a map like this, especially, even in just a race, is that you could just hold corners and just do so much damage like you see here with the Jabali.
And the unstoppable Santi is at it. Cole is trying to show who's the better variety player.
I mean, Cole is at 1%. They really need to get that pick on the Cole and not let him live, and Wrench does just do that. But now you have to worry about the Christina up top. But fortunately, they get to the point where they're under the bridge, which is nice.
Yeah.
So now he gets a little breathing room, and Rest does get the pick on the Myron, which is huge for them.
Yeah, because Christina in Escort is definitely a force of nature.
Oh, 100%. I saw that one day we played the game together, Ring. That
Oh
was,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
I did not like it that much.
I pride myself.
All right, Wrench just going in, just getting a little picks off what they can do. Rest with the kill on Bide, which is absolutely phenomenal on what they need. And Wrench, if they can get behind them and get on that pick, it would be a massive kill for Wrench right now. And they do get the kill on the Cole, and then all that's left is going to be Myron because Bide is rushing it back in from their spawn. Wrench does get the kill on the Myron, but after that, the bomb does kill Wrench.
They are making excellent time right now. It's getting very close and neck right now. Come on, cart, move. What's taking so long?
It's just moments like this you wish you could find upgrades around the map to make the cart go faster.
Exactly. Or like force
Big
doors
goal.
open.
Exactly. Just start grinding them open. That's what you want to do. Myron at 1%, but he does get the health back. He does go back up. Cole is just staying alive, doing the best of his ability. Rich below 50%. He's just trying to stay alive as well.
Wait a
Santi at
second.
50%, the unmovable object.
Did
What's up?
did Bai just swap to Iris?
No, he's been Iris the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been Iris the whole time. At the beginning, I was like, Iris.
I didn't notice, and 0 and 3 explains why. Okay.
But Rest, Santi, and Wrench, they're making great time here, but they only got about, 46 seconds to actually make this
Yeah.
push and see what they can do with it. So they're going to have to keep consistently getting their picks and kills right now. And you see Cole using that little ledge over there with the wall run to get behind. Myron does take down Santi. Wrench is going to go down as well, and Rest does go down as well. This is something that they do not need right now. And with that, I think it's going to look like that this game is going to go into the hands of
Yeah.
Zesty Baddies.
Yeah. It's a very zesty match. Yep. That's my
It was
last
very-
one for the day.
It was very. It was very good. It was very good competition coming from the side of Reinhardt's. Like,
Oh yeah.
I feel like if they start playing different comps, start playing different heroes to counteract, because a lot of people are going to start realizing what they're playing and what they're going to go with, and that's how they're going to counter that team. So yeah,
Yeah, and there was a lot of deciding variables in this match that was decided on both teams. You know, when it came to the defensive end for Zesty, it was like, you know, who's the biggest threat, who we're going to take care of, who's the problem child? Wrench. Okay, focus Wrench first. Unfortunately, Wrench wasn't playing a character that he was extremely strong with, and, you know, they kind of suffered a little bit for that. And then on the second part, it's like, okay, who's the biggest threat here? Santi. Focus the tank, get him out first. And yeah, they definitely used those variables to their advantage and made plays off of it.
100%. I definitely think if they start using different heroes with their skill set and with this chemistry that they have going, I think a lot of things are going to go differently for the team of Reinhardt's, and that's what they need to start doing. Because we understand that, hey guys, you're really good with Shell and Sindri, but I mean at the same time, people are going to start realizing, hey, like I've been saying, you're going to be playing the same comps. Like, I don't know. And honestly, I think a JJ, if Santi would have played JJ, would have been interesting here as well.
Yeah. JJ would have been viable.
There's just a lot of things you could do with certain scenarios like so, but overall, I think it just comes down to the heroes that Reinhardt needs to start playing more and picking.
You just really got to give it to Santi and the level of tankiness his Jabali has.
He's very aware of his surroundings when he plays Jabali.
Yeah.
He's a very interesting Jabali player, which makes him like versatile and very scary at the same time, with his ability to live and his map awareness as well.
Exactly. I wouldn't be
Just
surprised if he was their team captain.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, it definitely shows.
Yeah. You know, Santi's a TC.
Yeah,
Just like that, Santi does get the kill on the buy. They're just trying to finish it off, just to try to get to the end here. Cole does get the reverse kill on Rest. Cole is really one shot. If they can get the kill on the Cole, they can maybe make something happen. But you see Santi just staying alive for his team to come back in. Santi does stay alive for a while. and it does get the ability for Wrench to push in, but at the same time, it did not get the kill on Nicole, which stops that push that Wrench wanted to do.
8 seconds on the clock. Can I get to the point? Beautiful heal from Bide.
And right there, mine does start to go down a little bit, but he does keep his health up, and just like that, the game will be in favor of Zesty Baddies.
And that's the first point for the Zesty boys.
I felt like that game was very long.
It was.
I feel like that was a very long game.
Well, that's
I feel like
extended. Yeah.
I've been sitting here for an hour for that one game. It feels like
It definitely felt that way. It was a
Maybe
lot
it's
of
just-
good push and pull happening.
maybe because I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hangry, bang.
Yeah. Mobility won their match 2-0 against Defy. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. All right.
Alrighty. Yeah, Reinhardt's played very well.
Yeah.
That game, heavy.
Them boys had heart. They put up one of the best fights we've seen so far against this team.
Just so EU knows, don't start the matches till NA's over. So I see EU. I know you guys are ready. You guys are ready to play, but do not start EU till NA is over. I'm also excited to watch EU, man. Those are gonna be some fun games as well. A couple of the teams that I saw. Hey, what's going on, Chad? Shades, Shads, however you say it.
God dang it. I love this thing.
Welcome to Masters Tournament, where Bane can't get anything right. What was that? Did you just hiccup?
No, I didn't say anything.
Dude, I heard something, dude.
It went from me.
It sounded like a
Man
I
got
don't know.
ghosts in his house or something. I don't know.
I got my headset on, bro. If I can hear a ghost through my headset, man, that ghost really wants me to know something.
Yeah, you might want to take that thing off.
Nah, it's okay. It makes the stream more entertaining, anyways.
Ghost in the Arena. Sounds like a new anime. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had a slight disconnect. At the same time, I'm updating these brackets. Mobility beats Eternal EX 2-0. Now we're just waiting for Latin Kings versus Defy GG from the losers bracket. And Zesty Baddies just beat Reinhard's 2-0.
Are the semis and finals being played today?